Inter Milan are interested in RUBEN LOFTUS-CHEEK and West Ham want Broja. This is Shed M Blues. More Chelsea transfer news coming at you right now. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. So RUBEN LOFTUS-CHEEK has been lined up for a shock move to Inter Milan. Is it that much of a big shock, really? He's a good squad player, I'd say, for us. He's been a good servant. He's had some good moments in his Chelsea career. Unfortunate injuries really hampered it, in my opinion, from him being a top star for us. Unfortunately, I can't see RUBEN LOFTUS-CHEEK's career at Chelsea for much longer. If he wants first team football, he may have to go elsewhere. And it looks like Inter Milan are one of the teams touted, are one of the favourites for his services next season. Of course, they're also interested in loaning Lukaku. That's the big deal they want to make happen this summer. But RUBEN LOFTUS-CHEEK would add to their ranks in the midfield for them. Could be the missing piece of their puzzle for them challenging and trying to win back the Serie A title, which they lost to their city rivals, AC Milan. RUBEN LOFTUS-CHEEK on his way possibly to Inter Milan for roughly around, well, Chelsea want about 17 million is the reports, but Inter are more interested in a loan deal. They're looking to loan a couple of our players. But according to the Daily Mail, this is because it would fit into Inter's budget for the midfielder to earn around roughly about 3 million a year. He'd be a good price for them. They're struggling at the moment as well as other clubs around Europe are, to balance the books, should we say, and Lukaku, and get Lukaku in as well. So RUBEN LOFTUS-CHEEK could be the answer for them in the midfield. I can't see him getting back into the Chelsea first team. Definitely not. He's a good squad player for us. If he was to stick around, he'd be utilised as such, as a squad player, as he was last season. He made some good appearances for us, but not going to hit the heights we all thought he would do. If we can get a decent price for him, I say move the lad on. We've got up-and-comers coming through like Billy Gilmore, like Conor Gallagher, who could easily take his place in the squad. We move on now to other news. London rivals, West Ham, Fairy Liquid FC. The Bubbles want Broja. West Ham are interested in Armando Broja. David Moyes is looking for a striker. They had a good season last year, West Ham. You've got to admit it. He's done a good job with them, David Moyes. For me, he was in with a shout for manager of the season. Had a good run in Europe as well, and they're looking to strengthen and looking to go again next season. I'm sure their fans will want them to push again for those Champions League places like they did this year. They did well, and they want to strengthen up top. They want a good striker, and Armando Broja at Southampton had a great loan spell, and a lot of clubs are looking at him. And it's not a surprise, really. The geezer's talented. For me, I'd want to keep him. We know we've got a problem in that area. Lukaku don't want to play for us anymore. We need to bring in a striker at least. And having Broja there as maybe a backup option would be really good. He's proven that he can do it in the Premier League. He's got the strength, he's got the power, he's got the precision, he can score goals. He's got a bit of pace about him. He's got something. He is a good player, and he's a good prospect. And I don't want that to happen, the same to happen again, where we let one of these lads go and it bites us in the arse in a couple of years. Broja's a good player. I'd like us to keep him, and I don't want us to sell him to West Ham, a rival London club, someone who could rival for us for top four. You never know. They're pushing for it. Their fans want that. So we don't want to strengthen teams around us or just below us. That is not what we want to be doing right now. Selling Broja to West Ham would do that. I think we try and keep Broja. Hopefully Tuchel likes him and sees a future for him at the club. It's in the early days. West Ham's interest, supposedly, they're looking to make a bid. Early days yet. We don't know what Broja wants. We don't know what Tuchel wants. I think he's going to keep him around for this pre-season to see if he fits into his plans, if he can fit into the squad. Hopefully, he can do. We don't want to sell Broja. I don't want to sell that lad. He looks a talent, a real talent. And that's about it really for today. Players on the way out more than news on the way in at the moment. I'm pretty sure next week there'll be a lot of news for transfers coming into Chelsea rather than going out, I'm hoping. Anyway, let's see what happens next week. It's been interesting so far. Thank you very much for watching Shed and Blues. Smash the subscribe button. Really appreciate everyone helping us out, trying to help us grow. Up the Chelsea. See you next time. Stay lucky. Stay safe. Up the Chelsea.